Okay. I think we're probably ready. So, welcome back to another thrilling installment of Mecha Mondays. I am your relentless, intrepid, fearless, and other adjectives pilot, Fraggoth. And today, we're doing some Override 2 Super Mech League. Bear with me as I tweak the audio settings. The game is absurdly loud by default. I don't know why I'm opening up those folders. I don't want that. Go away. That's more like it. Oh yes, my 7 billion tabs of Firefox. Oh yeah. That's really what I wanted to do. Okay. There we go. 1 tab for each human being on the face of the planet. Having to take out data space in a quantum plane just to support it all. I'll leave the music up. I'll see how the audio is and tweak accordingly. That's still kind of loud. Okay, so it's Override 2. I've shown off Override 1 before. Things are different this go-round. Extremely so. They definitely set forth to make an actual fighting game. Or a more traditional fighting game experience. And paired it with... I still can't get over some of the redesigns. And paired it with a sort of what they were doing before. War of the Monsters style viewpoint. So yeah. Basically, the entire cast from the first game came back, with the sole exception of Mirai, I think. And I guess he doesn't count because he's like a alternate reality future colonist back from the past thing. So his timeline doesn't exist. Or something. We'll take Watchbot. He's the face, right? He's the face. He has a scarf. Scarves are cool. I am playing this on PC at the moment, and I've done some visual tweaks. Normally the game has a truly amazing amount of motion blur. Like seriously, wow, how is there that much motion blur? Who said that was okay? Like right now, running around, you wouldn't be able to see much of diddly. Like my legs would be a blur. You can actually see them now. Oh god. So big changes. We'll stand in here. In order to gain your ult, you have to stand in the glowing ring of doom. That's right, double jump here now. You don't have all the fancy floating options, so air game is dramatically changed. The biggest change, though, is to overall combat. So while, just like the original, you still have an individual button for left punch, right punch, left kick, whoops, left kick, right kick. Do I have those reversed? Because that's clearly my right foot. Okay, good. No, I did do it right. You no longer have an energy gauge, you no longer have an overheat gauge, none of that. That's all been cut out. For better or for worse. Mostly better, honestly. I like the idea. I like the idea. It still needs some work, but I like the idea. There's a lot more of a competitive aspect with lots of objects lying around in levels, and level design is kind of a big deal. The levels feel very jam-packed full of content. I've kind of liked them to have the same levels, but make them like half again the size, so that the density was a little less, but then again, you'd be forced into fewer positions. Of fear. Look at that jaunty scarf. Look at that damn thing. It's so damn jaunty. I love it. Let's put a giant scarf on our giant robot. It's the only thing that makes sense. So you still have the fancy special moves that you had before, like lasers and rocket punches and the like, but now instead of needing a SP gauge or tension gauge or energy gauge to do it, you now just do different button inputs. 2 button inputs, that is. So, for instance, left punch, left kick will do this slashing thing for Watchbot. left punch, right punch, we'll do the shot, right punch, right kick, we'll do a Shoryuken, and both of the kicks at the same time, we'll do an energy burst. I think that's it. Yeah, they don't cross over, so you don't do left punch, right kick. That doesn't do anything. You don't do right kick, or left kick, right punch. That just does one or the other. Different characters have different combo routes. I do not have any of them memorized. I have not had nearly enough time to get the handle on it. Some combo routes are more natural than others. A lot of them have like left punches and pokes. Some completely change that around, and it's like, oh, let's do a kick instead. But then, like, so the art is more in an actual combo and juggle-based gameplay, whereas the previous was, let's do pokes, let's do hard, effective pokes. There's dedicated guarding. There was before. I kind of wish there were, like, dash attacks. I'm not sure that there are. There is an air game. And I have gotten, in the few matches I've done against other people, I've had some very interesting... And the air game seems deceptively non-existent because you don't have the floating gameplay that you had before. But there's some interesting stuff. I think it wasn't a Pescado. It might have been a Watchbot that did it to me. But I basically got juggled in the air for what felt like 10 seconds. And I'm really not sure what was going on because I could not replicate when I tried it myself. But yeah, they did like a light poke into something heavier into a light poke. It was pretty rad. There are one or two characters that have infinite loops. I can't do them because I'm bad. So basically, yeah. Actually, that's what it might have been, is he hit me with like 2 or 3, whatever. It doesn't matter, it's inconsequential. So I'm gonna sick another Watchbot on me. It's way at the end of the list. We'll have it on fight. And we won't spawn a weapon. There are weapons that spawn in. They seem more and less consequential. So overall, the game feels like a weightier Power Stone, which is kind of what the first one did, only with an energy gauge. Which is great. I love it. Okay, where is he? Okay. Oh, that was pretty slick. So, disadvantages of not having... Eh. The first hit of that has armor. A very natural follow-up. He's getting out of it though, so I might be doing it wrong. You're also probably noticing that once I get caught in a juggle, that's like, I'm stuck in it, I'm committed. He's not going for the super area, which is interesting. Normally the AI goes for that and does not care about a single other thing in the world. So this is just training, so this is inconsequential. You can also pick up your enemy's corpses after you're done with them. And huck them and stuff. They explode, too. Like that. And it does hurt. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna hop out of that. Unfortunately, so downsides, compared to the original, we do not have the nice meaty arcade mode, which I loved. I adored that. That was a lot of fun. I miss it. I can always go back and play it. It's not a big deal. Instead, we have leagues. Wow, voices are super quiet. We're gonna fix that. You better be insanely committed. She would know.
I'm Zoe, founder of Embercore Agency. I represent pilots like you. Well, not newbies.
Professionals. The best of the best.
You're lucky we ran into each other.
I'm gonna get the voice volume up. I can't back out of this until it's done. So the game is out on both. Actually, it's on like everything. PC, PS4, and Switch. I don't know about Xbox. I have no clue. Not my sphere. If you're wondering about the viability of the Switch port, I would wait. Reports have it that it's got like almost a full second delay, input delay, which I guess would add weight to your actions on the one hand. On the other hand, it's borderline unplayable. I don't have it on Switch. I don't have a Switch. I do have it on PS4 though, because I was under the impression that this was cross-platform, and at the moment, it isn't. It's supposed to be, but it's not. This too shall change, hopefully. It was part of the advertising. That's why I got it on PC first. But on the other hand, on PC I can make it so that the motion blur isn't sickening. So there's that. Okay, let's back out of this. Let's go to options. Let's go to wow, sound effects are still kind of loud. Actually, the sound effects are right where I want them. I'll get the voice volume up. That should help. I'll tweak that down just a little. The soundtrack's pretty good. I like the soundtrack. It's got variety. But yeah. Oh, we're gonna go through this all again? Cool. That's not much louder. That's fine. What I can do, because I'm clever and I know how to tweak settings. Yeah, sound effects have to go down a bit. A bunch.
Recognize you.
Much better.
Look at you pilot trying to make a name for yourself. Tough thing is, you won't get anywhere without an agent. To have a shot at the big leagues, you better be insanely committed. Agents take their investment seriously. I would know. I'm Zoe, founder of Embercore Agency. I represent pilots like you. Well, not newbies. Professionals. The best of the best. You're lucky we ran into each other. Typically, agents don't give free advice, especially to the uninitiated. But I got a soft spot for rookies. No one helped me when I was starting out, so I'll cut you a break. Come with me. Let's jump into the bread and butter for any mech pilot. Combat mechanics. Ever since we won the war, mech brawlers are once again prime entertainment, but now with much higher stakes. If you go pro, the mech seal pilot in the leagues are nothing like an average suit. They have much more complex structures. Enforced armor, faster, gigantic but agile. And the weapons! You know what a tank can do? Well, that's like a squeaky bath toy compared to top-of-the-line mechs.
The war in this case, I think, is referring to the events of Override 1. Alright, so tutorial area. These explode, I'm not touching them. So I am doing it on feet. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna move away from that. Instead, I'm gonna move towards you. Oh, I did it the wrong way. No, I definitely did. Yeah. See, they teach you about natural combos, I swear. That lava hurts, which you'd expect. There you go. There you are. So blocking gets through guard. I want to say there are a few. Oops. That's right. You have to press E again to throw, which also breaks your lock, which is strange. There's a way to follow that up. If you actually hit them. Oh, no, it's, there's a way to link these, I swear. Well, I'm not doing it, so that's fine. But yeah, the devs on their Discord have been very responsive. Like, they're reasonably interactive. They already held a tournament. So cool things about ultimates in this, unlike before, where it was basically a thing you got just by getting beat on real hard, and otherwise you probably weren't going to get to use one if you didn't get your ass beat. Now it works differently. You have to be in the area where one is. So kind of like Final Smashes, I guess, from the Smash Brothers series. The latter-day Smash Brothers series. However, the more damage you take, the lower the bar the gauge has to be in order to use one. So you get to a point, if you're heavily beat on, it charges up like instantaneously. You're basically set and ready to go. Very quickly. Whereas somebody like who's at full health, as you saw, I had to sit there and take it for a while. Oh, not.
Get out!
I have damage numbers on, I might turn those off. Frick's card too, I had no idea. So he got his much quicker than I got mine.
You're smashing things with panache. Bravo. I know a thing or two about the pilot seat, but it ended up not being for me. Turns out agency is my thing, so I can sense when someone's got it and when they don't. I find the best talent, negotiate watertight contracts, and everybody goes home with pockets full of coin. Let's make a deal. I'll be your agent under one condition. Keep things close to your chest, especially when it comes to the uncongenial Octavia Atool from Iron Lady Motors. This is a tight-knit industry, and there are lots of rivalries. You don't play your moves carefully, someone will take advantage. As your agent, I'll never stab you in the back, and I'll always fight for you. Next up, local matches. These mech pilots are big in the local scene. When you win a few exposition brawls, we'll be on our way to getting sponsors' attention. You need sponsorship in order to join the prestigious Mech Pilot Association. Once you're an MPA member, you can compete in professional mech leagues. You hear me? MPA. That's where it's at, and that's where we're going. Keep in mind, mechs will be assigned at random, so you better be ready to adjust your technique. These giant hunks of metal won't drive themselves. You're the master of mechanics. The Mech Mechanic Master of Mechs. Believe me, you want to be the MMMM of the MPA. Capiche? Alright, enough pep talk. Go win your first big match and make me proud.
So these can be both PvP and PvE. By PvE, I mean you fight the computer. So I guess player versus computer. Population has not been high. I would like for that to change. The game is too much fun to pass up. Let's see. Free-for-alls can be a lot of fun. 2v2s are a blast. You can do some shenanigans in 2v2. Oh my gosh, can you? 1v1 is kind of 50-50. I'm bad, so let's go with 1v1 and be worse. So we're gonna do I like all of these except for Aura. I wanted to like Aura so much, but I do not get how to play her at all. So we're gonna play as the character I don't know how to play. Let's do it. I've only done like maybe a match total with anyone ever, per bot. A few I've done a couple more than once. I'm gonna skip and play against bots since fortunately that is an option. Unlike Volta X, sadly. Although that may have changed. I like Volta X a lot. I want to show more of that game again. Please dash out of the way. There we go. So those will shoot after a second or two. What I need to do is hold them off until we do that. Go home. Got him. That went well.
Bing, bang, boom. That's what I'm talking about. I knew I was representing a talented pilot on the cusp of greatness. Nice job. You're on your way to being the MMMM of the MPA? You keep winning and I'll find someone to sponsor you. Now let me do what I do best.
Be pretty and give me my money? I don't know. Yeah. Basically, you have to keep doing this for a while, and then you get access to the garage and customization, and that's almost all cosmetic. I think. That stage that we were on is very easy to work with. Some of these are not. Let's do a 2v2. Why not? Sprinkles is pretty phenomenal. I'm very fond of Sprinkles. Sprinkles is cheap, is what Sprinkles is. Not a boatload of damage, but, ooh boy, maximum annoyance. What I'm gonna... Oh, I'm not gonna be... In a 2v2, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Or is this a preview? No, it's a 2v2. It's oh, there's Ultraman. So, what does everybody like when they're in a fighting game? To lose control. That's right. You know what they like even more? Getting corner locked into a situation they can't do anything about. Come on. Oh wow, he actually got out of it. Come on. Yes, I love that. See, that Contessa knows. Hey. Uh-oh. So what Contessa has, she's the one with the skirt that's flying around, the red one, is she's got, like, energy pimp hands. Okay, that's enough out of you. So, like, no damage from this, but you just get stuck. Thank you. I forgot that also brings target lock. So, I was mentioning shenanigans in 2v2. This is almost exactly what I was talking about. I'm gonna let my ally get that, because I don't need it. Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way of that. I like my ult, like today. Oh, I'm dead. See, everything has nice weight, which I like a lot. Really nice, really satisfying. Free-for-alls, on the other hand, are a whole nother can of worms. They can be a lot of fun, but they're extremely chaotic. I might do Mia, because Mia is pretty interesting. I'm gonna try mixing it up. I'm not gonna stick to one until I get to Ultraman, at which point I'm probably gonna do Ultraman. So yeah, DLC characters. They've got Ultraman, the red and silver giant, right? Well, sort of. So they have the Ultraman from the Ultraman manga by, I think, the same guy who did, same people who did Line Barrels of Iron, I want to say. They did other stuff before Ultraman, which was of some notoriety, but not necessarily in a bad way. They're good. I'm not a huge fan of the Ultraman manga. Which is it? Oh, look at that. Please. Okay, that's the Shoryuken. That's the dash. Is that the item toss? That's the item toss. Yes. There it is. So I have a counter attack, if I could only use it. This stage makes me cry. Not me. Have fun over there, guy. Two of us now. Oh, nice juke. Oh, so I've got a counter, but the AI does not like. I'm dead. That was actually really well done on their part. Yeah, the delay on the teleport is what makes that killer.
What exactly was that?
Yeah.
Look, you're never gonna be the Anyway, let's just chalk it up to practice and get back out there. Sponsors don't mind a couple of losses if you can show what you do after a defeat.
I don't think you lose ranking by losing. I think it's only cumulative. At least, I don't know. I've never lost like 12 matches in a row. Or I've never won enough matches to see a difference, I should say. I'm not that good.
Just remember these 2 words. You're welcome. Wait, is that 3 words? Remember these 3 words. You are welcome. Your first sponsor is in the bag. Congratulations. It's from Fujiwara Zach. Fitting. During the war, new pilots met Dr. Fujiwara in the low-orbit command center where she ran the mech bay. Man, I geek out about their combat-ready upgrades, especially the throwbacks that mimic vintage war styles. You know, I thought about pursuing an R&D position there. My parents are massive tech fans. It's just not the ones that fight each other. As fun as that would have been, I don't regret the heartache it took to become an agent. I'm a bolder, stronger person for it. Now, you'll have a spot in a local tournament. The catch is, you gotta finish in first place to retain the coveted spot, okay? You can only have one sponsor at a time, so even if another sponsor becomes interested, we can't sign with them until our current contract expires. Okay, it's going to be an 8-man battle across 3 matches. If you win, you'll have the biggest bragging rights with the locals, and your first payment will hit the bank. But more importantly, we'll be en route to bigger sponsorships. It's about time, too. I'm overdue on my commission. We agents burn a lot of calories blowing all this hot air. Alright, stop talking to me and go get it done.
Alright, so we have to win the tourney. We're gonna do it as Pescado, because everybody likes a luchador goldfish. By everybody, I mean me. I also don't remember how to play him, and he's kind of different in this one than he was in the previous. And this is not an ideal matchup, because Crystal can play keep away with the best of them. like that. Out of there. Nobody said you could come in my ring. Go! Oh, I beat her already. This is fine. This is desirable. Alright, Satesh is pretty cool in this one. Kind of feels a little basic, but she'll learn that I have a cape. The other side of the map. Oh no! You've made a tragic mistake. You would interrupt me, wouldn't you? Pescado is kind of good at 1v1. Unless I'm having to fight the... Because they can just play keep away all day. Actually, can I see special moves real quick? And these, of course, are not listed the way I want them to. Oh, okay, okay. I knew he had grab follow-ups, but I didn't remember what they were. Okay, but those both say RB. So how do I do them? Time to find out. Try holding a direction. So maybe it's the left button. Pescado knows no honor but that which he makes for himself. do. That's... Oh, that didn't kill you? That's terrifying. The hand is strong. So it's kind of, because the health gauge on top of their heads is really small.
Well. Look who came to win. That was impressive. And that's not just your agent talking. The audience was going wild. I'll take care of your fan base. You focus on more wins. The likes of both will attract more sponsorships. Plus, your first payment's on its way. But don't spend it all in one place. Actually, forget I said that. With the way you're winning, we'll get more. Have fun, but give me my 10% first. Next goal, getting your own mech suit. It costs a pretty penny, but it's worth it. Did I tell you my grandma was a mech pilot in the war? She always told me that if you can find harmony in your mech suit, you'll be able to do things no one has ever seen before. Until we secure your membership with the Mech Pilot Association, we won't have a chance at going pro. And we can't become a member until you purchase your first mech suit. When making your selection, remember, you never get a second chance at a first impression. So get a mech suit that tells the world exactly who you are. When you're ready, head to the garage.
So that was awesome.
This industry sets the bar high and you're rising to meet it. You got a sponsorship offer, and I'm proud to be your agent.
45 minutes. Crystal and Moon Toys. Well, block 50 hits. Okay.
This will be a good sponsor. Crystal and Moon Toys is on the rise, and they've got a proactive team. The founder has a knack for detail, and she's unapologetically married to her adorable style and crystal charms. Have you heard about Moon's legendary match? Years ago, she took down the undefeated reigning champion at Lucky Circuit, and to this day, there's debate about how it went down. Some argue the total lunar eclipse brought her winning luck that night. Others say it was a ribbon of crystal she had strung around her mech. Whatever the winning combination was, mystery remains. All we know is, Lucky Circuit's never been more popular, and Moon swears to never battle there again.
Alright. Knock down a mech 10 times. That'll be easy-ish. Let's go to more information. Okay, well I do want to do that blocking one. And that'll probably be convenient here, because I do blocking for the bonus anyway. What I'm going to do is go to the garage. So in the garage, you can buy stuff. We don't care about our avatar at this stage. I might go with the trumpet because it's musical. So, and then title I think is just, yeah, title's its own thing. Where are the cosmetics? Do those unlock later? Those might unlock later. So things are kind of expensive, as you can see. And these are to unlock on a more permanent basis and then do customization on. So we're going to be gunning for Ultraman and probably Megaton, because Megaton puts in work. I have put in work with Megaton. That's about it, though. That and both Sprinkles and Crystal, because they're great. After that, I'll probably look for someone else to use. I don't know how Maestro performs now. Nice joke. Maestro was really, really weird in the first game. So I don't know what he's like now. Very, very strange mechanics that were kind of hard to make happen. So we're gonna go to leagues again.
I'm like a movie director.
Yeah. We'll do... Wait. Oh, it just changed. Okay. Well, we want to block. None of these have blocking. Where is it? Oh, yeah, block 50 hits. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of blocking. Probably easiest to do that on the 1v1s. So I'm going to be allowed to use here. It is not changing that up. I might do another one with, I'll grab an opponent 2 times. Well, that's easy. I'll just pick Pescado because he's got options for Grabby and Gropey. Oh, so he's a burly boy. Yeah, we're gonna just do bots. I'm so glad they let you do it against bots. Oh no. Okay, well, this is gonna be a little more tricky. I'm probably gonna have to change my controls because I don't think it's reading my mouse 4 and 5 at the same time inputs. Okay, that's absolutely enough out of you. Okay, so that should be the 3 grabs. Now it's all about the blocks. Yeah, no. You wanna block 50 attacks? Obviously, they're not gonna let me have it for free. You can see the block orb getting redder. That's about as red as I can get. I don't know how quickly... Oh, no, you don't. Pescado also has, like, no jump distance. I don't think that's normalized anyway. Oh, wow, that actually... Yeah, come on me. The AI before this game released was vicious, so I don't know why it's so dumb now. Okay, that's... Please get busy smacking me up. So I don't know why the AI is so dumb now. Maybe it gets smarter later. Ow! That's not ideal. Also, no time limits on a lot of matches either. Just keep poking. I can end this anytime. In fact, I'll probably end this by accident. Don't want a guard break if you can avoid it. Mostly because it lasts a long time. Pretty nice. I don't know if that's me getting an F ranking or if that's the difficulty of the
At this pace, Iron Lady motors will come knocking. But remember, when that happens, we're gonna tell them to buzz off. Trust me, it has nothing to do with the fact that ILM snubbed me back when I first started. It's total power play, kid. I'm not one to hold grudges. Except when one of my pilots fails me.
She's not petty. Okay, so I blocked 28 hits out of the 50 that I need to block. That's fine. 10 hits, 5 hits. Yeah, let's go with the brawl. Why not? Why not get bopped? Pescado also feels like he's got very natural combos that work very smoothly. And are big area too. So I'll go with Pescado again. Pescado. Pots. Targeting is a little dodgy in this, as people will probably notice. Come at me, bro! Oh, that's not the bro I expected. Poke me. Gonna block a while because I don't know how many I've got. Not 10, I know that. Come at me, bro. Come. Okay, no. Don't come at me. I lied. It's not what I wanted. Oh, no! Remember how I mentioned that those exploding cause problems and and can hurt you? Yeah! I didn't lose. Did I get the 10 blocks? I don't even know. Yes, I did. By the skin of my teeth. Knockdowns are easy. Blocking is conducive to what I'm doing as it stands. I dislike that map. Some of these maps I kind of... and I'll know the one when I get to it. It's on a giant cake. And while I admire the idea, and I think it looks really cool, and it does make for some really interesting gameplay, I do kind of want to meet the man who came up with that map and like wag my finger in his face and be like, please don't ever do this to me again. Please, please, please. It's it's a map. I don't even know what I just chose. It is special. Okay, well, there's a Maestro on the other team? Or this, yeah. Oh, no. Stay here. not bopping me. You that me. Wow, that breaks my guard in 2 hits. That's pretty remarkable. Oh no. So one of the cool things that I can do is when I summon those swords in front of me, or over me, I can basically camp and guard, play very defensively, and then once they shoot out, which takes forever, it feels inordinately long, once they shoot out, then you can use that as an entry point to get stuff done. Alright, I need 2 more blocks. So I'll do a 1v1. 1v1 using Mia because I can gauge that a bit more easily for the counterattack and a few other things. And I'll just remember to block 5 times, and then this is an interesting matchup. I like Crystal a lot because she's clearly a Virtuaroid. She's starting with a lot of pokes and pokes and oh. There we go. So while I'm glowing, I'm fine. As soon as that starts fading, it's a pretty narrow window. Okay, that's enough out of you. Oh, I actually did like a mid-air recovery. Come on. Let her get a couple more in until my guard breaks, and then I'll fight back. Okay. There's a quicker follow-up on the aerial portion of that I'm not quite certain how to pull off. I'll check her moveset in a minute. His moveset? Mia's moveset. Piloted by a dude in the previous game, but I don't know now. Okay.
You fulfill Crystal and Moon's contract with Flair. This sponsor is eager to expand, so you coming through like this means they'll be a fan for life. Not to mention their stellar rewards. This industry sets the bar high, and you're rising to meet it. You got a sponsorship offer, and I'm proud to be your agent.
Use ultimates 10 times. That is harder than it sounds. So you get sponsored by a bunch of different factions that are nominally tied to some of the mechs in the game. I believe Roberta Fashion is tied to the, I think it's called Stardust, the magical space unicorn robot.
You just landed a very influential sponsor. I'm getting more proud of our teamwork by the minute. Roberta Fashion appreciates confidence. So no matter what the terms, don't balk at your contract. Capiche?
On the other hand, ultimate attacks in this game feel a lot less like the game enders they were in the previous game. If you got hit by one in there, you pretty much earned it. It was largely curtains. You could survive one, but by the time somebody usually got one in a fight, it was like half your health bar gone. So here it's like, okay, they do a big chunk of damage, but they're not, and they can be deciding, but they're usually not going to be a game ender. You can recover from it. Okay, so I need to do ultimates 10 times. That is much harder than it sounds. Mostly because I'll have to camp out and get it. And doing that on, say, Caldera would be suffering. I'm actually going to go buy a mech. Oh, I have a title. I have Unbreakable. I block 20 hits. I don't guard, naturally. So I figure go for Ultraman. My first mech. The accessories are things you put on them. I don't think they're universally applicable. I think you have to get it for every single one. I don't think me getting one will apply to all of them. We're not going to put a top hat on there. So yeah, this is largely the quality of accessory we're looking at. They're pretty straightforward. I think they do show up during battles though, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to be Ultraman. It's okay. Back out. Thank you.
You purchased your first mech. Today's a big day. Let me applaud you on your... That mech wouldn't be my choice, but I like that you're going for the whole psychological warfare look. That is, you know, if they won't look at you, then they can't see you coming. The Mech Association will never know what hit them.
Wow, that's harsh.
Hey, you did it! Because of your great work, I was able to get you registered with the Mech Pilot Association. You can officially consider yourself a pro. The Mech Mechanic Master of Mechanics Mastery, or whatever it was I said before. You got access now to Solo League and Party League, and you have exclusive access to accessories. Hey, when it comes to accessorizing your mech, don't hold back. You want to get noticed. Of course, don't sit back designing your mech for too long. You need to increase your rank in unlock leagues in order to unlock more. That's how you get to veteran status. So whether you're in a standalone match or tournaments, treat them as equally important. That's how we make it to the top. Are you nervous? You don't look nervous. Do I look nervous? I'm never nervous. Except right before one of my pilots performs in front of big-time companies like Iron Lady Motors. Yep, that's it. That's the only time.
Okay. So we do still want to do the Ultimates thing, if we can swing it. I don't know why it's Party League versus... Well, we'll join Solo League. Because grabbing an opponent 5 times is about as easy as it is capable to be. Possible to be. Whatever. I know words. I have the best words. So we're going to do Solo League. Ultraman is actually pretty cool. he's really pretty neat. I don't have a good grasp on his combos. His combos elude me. He looks slick. I will not fault the Ultra manga designs, but the fact of the matter is, they're dudes in power suits, not giant space aliens. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. That's cool. I got canceled out of the, That's right, I needed to get grabs. Where'd he go? No! Where'd he go? Oh! How'd you get up there? Hold up! I did not do the throws I was supposed to do, and I feel a little dumb. That's okay.
When I was a kid, I dreamt of ranking up in the leagues like this. And you know what? Experiencing this as your agent has me just as giddy. Let's get back to it. Huh, you're showing off primo skills, pilot. Ranking up and unlocking leagues like the best of them. The so-called untouchables in the industry are going to beg for our attention. Just wait and see. You got the raw talent and gut instincts of a champion. All our haters can go eat metal.
Some say they already are. I'll do solo league again, and actually grab them this time. How about that? Also get an ultimate. I don't know how the hell he got up there before. So we're doing Ultraman out of solidarity for my people who came from the star, even though these are not the From the Stars Ultramen. Dudes in power suits, again. But technically they have alien DNA in them somewhere? I don't remember. There's a 3D CGI series on Netflix, it's pretty okay. What was that? That's right, I have to grab you 3 times. Get out. Where is it? I hear glowy noises. How do I get up there? Oh, there's springs. I knew that. Please get up there. Thank you. Oh! I feel embarrassed. Over here. Ow. Multi-ow. I've thrown this guy 5 times. still no use of ultimates, because that stage is not so easy. I did get 5 grabs? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. At least I got that. Okay. We'll do solo again. Because this time I can actually get to where the ultimates are and actually use them, and I have 15 minutes to do that. Each match is a couple minutes long. You're probably only going to get 1 ultimate off per match. Well, you see how it is. There are also skins. I don't have those unlocked yet, I guess. I don't think it's just accessories. I think the skins are very expensive, though. Alright. I'm gonna throw him 5 times, even though I think it's knockdowns I have to do. Meanwhile, at the Sao Tome lab, I really hope that counted as getting my ultimate off. I don't think it did. Because I didn't hit him for starters. I don't know what the bonus was. I should have paid attention.
When I was a kid, I dreamt of ranking up in the leagues like this. And you know what? Experiencing this as your agent has me just as giddy. Hey, how many fingers am I holding up? All of them. Because that's how many opportunities are going to land in your lap from that new league you just unlocked. Rad performance, partner.
Oh, so 5 opportunities or 10?
Caldera always separates the great pilots from the average. Back when I realized I wasn't pilot material, man, I was disappointed. But I found my calling was an agent. And that's why when I was starting out, I got so frustrated when every agency turned me down. And to make matters worse, when I asked for a leg up from the Iron Lady herself, she snubbed me. My anger was hot as lava, but hey, best revenge is continued success. You can see now why I'm the hardest working agent around. I'm showing everybody, especially Iron Lady Motors, what sweet success looks like.
Alright. So block 10 hits. Did not count as an ultimate, sadly. I'm not surprised. Yeah, we'll go for Solo League again, even though I need to work on that. Actually, I've got over 1,000 points. Let me go to the garage. Rising Star, because I came to us from the... Never mind. So, I'm not gonna lie, I have a distinct preference for female mechs in this. Mostly because they all seem to play really well. I don't know if that's bias on my part. Except for Megaton. That's his name. Yeah, Megaton. Megaton is bonkers, and that's why we're buying him now. Oh, really? You can put armor on him? Neat. So, Ultraman doesn't get skins because, of course, he doesn't. We're gonna do some matches as Megaton, I think. Please back out. Please? Yes, I got him. We're good. There we go. Weird. It definitely wanted to keep me in that menu. We'll do solo league because that's easy to get used to. We're going to block 10 hits and try and get the ultimate off. Megaton is interesting. Oh, there's Stardust. The Stardust is good too. That's right, I need to block hits. I knew that. I paid attention. No. The ults. Don't I have to block hits? I messed up. I did. That's what I was supposed to do there with my ult. So that red... That's how we're gonna beat them too. On hit. Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna go for a grab. I said we're gonna go for a grab. I'm gonna throw you. Okay, so what we wanted to do there, so my left kick, right kick special shoots a beam.
You're the torpedo comet, and I am the sun illuminating your surface. My greatness bounces off your talent and gives you the attention you deserve. Or something. You get the idea. We're a great team.
Key. Grab an opponent 3 times, we'll do it again. Oh, okay. So you do have to actually hit with the ultimates, I guess. Because I missed with the other one. So, Megaton's got a cool gimmick where doing his left kick, right kick at the same time shoots out a beam. And that beam is a tracking beam. Bellona, not an easy matchup for anybody. Bellona's good. Why are we targeting that? Stop it. However, the beam is a superb poke. It comes out relatively quick. It has 0 travel time. And it makes my missiles track, which are kind of an important part of my arsenal. Oh dear. I'm gonna land in the... Also seems to do damage, which is probably bad. So those missiles now track in. I don't have a lot of them, so it's not that big a deal. But it also works on my ult. Oh, I don't want that. Get out of here. Oh, seriously, get out of exploding soccer ball got her. That's good. So, I do need that ult. I just have to hope that I don't kill them. So that is what is liable to occur. Come on. Right now I'm just playing for time until that shows up. That's not what I wanted. So the missiles all come down on them when you have the tracking beacon up, which makes it pretty reliable. As you see.
Did you know my grandmother, Vivian, grew up with Iron Lady? They were best friends before the accident. Not many people know this story, so keep it between us. Right before the planet was attacked, Vivian convinced Octavia to research reports of foreign tracks. Given the danger, Octavia was hesitant, but she eventually relented. Octavia was attacked and almost died. She lost her arm and half her torso. She regained mobility through iron prosthetics, hence she became known as Iron Lady. After that, their friendship was broken. My grandmother vowed to try and mend things between them, but it never happened. Cherry River Walk was one of her favorite places because the blossoms represent forgiveness. So channel her positive vibes and get back in the game. The results will be good. I know it.
Alright. So that did count. Good. For the ultimate. Good. Another thing that's interesting about Ultraman in this is that his stats change when his ultimate is charged up. Where is that? That's listed somewhere. I think that's listed here. Let me find out. We don't like Cherry River Walk, but we'll tolerate it. Oh, Lucky Circuit we didn't want. We don't. I'm gonna back out and pick a stage that I can actually use. Where are you? Is that in the special moves? Yes, it is. Here we go. So upon fully charging its ultimate, Ultraman activates Limited Release, granting extra speed, damage, and defense. Limited Release ends on ultimate activation and automatically after a fixed duration. Which it would probably do anyway, because your ultimate gauge doesn't last forever. Like, if you get it fully charged, it'll go down a bit if you don't use it. Ultraman enters a stagger state if limited release ends before activating the ultimate. So, you do want to do that. Nice, that doesn't actually tell me which one that does. That's not one. Here we go. So, I'm scooting. You'll also notice I'm red instead of yellow. So you move quite quickly now. I don't think anybody else has that. So it makes it pretty handy. Yeah, it's about the same time that you would have before the ultimate got lost. Anyway, but you wouldn't lose the entire gauge normally. So it gives you an incentive to not immediately ditch your ultimate, basically. So he's interesting.
Are you nervous? You don't look nervous.
No, you've already done that speech. So now we have to do one of these. So grab an opponent 5 times and stay in the circle as long as I can. Why not? Let's give it a whirl. Megaton is better at crowd control. Oh, I'll also probably grab Kokata, because he's great. He's one of the few characters who has an infinite. Second, check, make sure. Okay, yeah, I think I've been doing that. No, I haven't. Like, oh. Get up. Let them do their thing and just stay over here. I did not do the grabs I was supposed to do. I'm smart. That's okay.
You're becoming a hot commodity ranking up there in the league like this. Can't wait to see the Iron Lady's face when she hears about this. Hey, how many fingers am I holding up? All of them. Cause that's how many opportunities. You got the raw talent and gut instincts of a chick.
I have said that. So it's Xenoswarm League. This sounds like it's the, basically what we had in, the previous game. We'll do this with Ultraman because we fight Xenos as Ultraman. He came to us from a star to commit genocide. Not on us, though. On invaders. Is that cool or dark? I don't know. Mostly dark. Oh my god, it is so cute. I want one. I want to hold you and hug him and squeeze him and name him George. No. You would land in the water. You don't want to do that. Oh my god, they're so cute. Their little mouths gaping for attention and death. Please. That is absolutely enough out of both of you. Oh my goodness, he's even cuter. Many of them. I'm greatly overestimating my ability to handle them. Yeah, no. No. that was actually very hard. And yet very satisfying.
You're becoming a hot commodity ranking up there in the league like this. You're showing off primo skills, Pilot.
Ooh, okay.
Ranking up and unlocking leagues like the best of them. The so-called untouchables in the industry are going to beg for our attention. Just wait and see. Don't let these cherry blossoms fool you. This is not a walk in the park. Hopefully the water didn't rust your mech. Rust in the wrong places is never flattering.
Okay. Well, I used ultimates 10 times. That's good to know. Where are you, Kaka? Where'd you go? Where did you go? Ah, there you are. We want him. He's our tadpoley boy. Oh, so you can customize individual. That's cool. I think you unlock more as you do more game. I'm not sure. So yeah, Override 2. It's kind of rad. Why isn't everybody playing this? Oh, that's right, because it got 0 advertisement. Oh, so now it costs money to enter? Really? That's, I don't know how I feel about that. Considering you wind up earning less. Unless that's net, that you're going to get 288 net, as opposed to 288 minus 187. I better find out now, actually. 288 less 187 is... maybe what, 101? Yeah, 101. So I'll know if I have 519 if I get the 3 grabs, which I will. We'll do that with Kokata because Kokata's cool. He was really cool in the previous game too, but he's pretty good here too. So I gotta get 3 grabs, and I gotta get as you can see, Kokata is a bouncy boy. We do still need to get our ultimates off. Wow, we recovered awfully fast. I can't have that. That's exploding. Kokata. He's kind of a savage. He's really annoying to fight because he can just bounce everywhere, and it'll just be like a million miles in the air, and you're like, okay. Nothing I can do. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the 2x victory bonus. That did not even enter into the calculus. So long as you win, you still net quite a bit, but not as much as you probably would if you didn't have to pay money to enter. Still, the rewards keep going up, which is good. Try another Control League. Knock down a mech 10 times. Megaton's good at that. So yeah, League mode is where a lot of the meat of the game is, other than the actual fighting replayability. There's a lot of that. Doing various matches doesn't improve your arsenal necessarily, other than increasing the number of mechs you have available for League mode. Died. Because I wasn't staying in the ring. Ouch. So that's tricky.
It's not often a club leader offers a spot on their roster, and losing, even with that kind of flair, doesn't do us any favors. So step it up, pilot. Let's smash some metal off your opponents.
So I still need to do ultimates. So Control League is not conducive to that behavior. So we're going to do duos. Block 10 hits. Okay, we'll be here for a week. Got it. Got it. It should really be hit enemies X number of times with ultimates, as opposed to what it's implying. So I'm just by default just going straight to bots, because the population isn't there. Or it wasn't the last time I checked. Am I alone? Because I'm trying to bait blocks? I'm about to be alone. I'm trying to bait blocks. Somebody want to attack him? Thanks. I just want to stay away from both of those guys and... This all day. Don't get cornered. Okay, that was hard. I had to fight for my life.
When I was a kid, I dreamt of ranking up in the leagues like this. And you know what? Experience... You're showing off primo skills, pilot. Ranking up and unlocking leagues like the best of them. The so-called untouchables in the industry are going to beg for our attention. Just wait and see.
Collect points across 3 matches of random 4-player game modes. Okay. So style
Golf for
counts.
Breeze is my favorite arena. When I was young, it made a huge impression on me. See, I had this crush on Min Kai. He was the cute poster boy who piloted a mech called Shifu in the war. He made a speech that sparked my war history obsession. He said, "It is our willingness to endure hardship that makes us brave. And when we remember history, we preserve integrity in our family's legacy." I frequently asked my grandmother what it was like fighting alongside Min Kai, but she was reluctant to share, even when I confided in her that I had a secret crush on Min. But enough mushy talk. Needless to say, if you get a sponsorship with Min Dojo, I'm going to be one smitten agent.
Alright, I still need to get 4 more ults. That is not going quickly. So, I'm probably going to do more duos until I can get those, because it is time limited. And we'll go with Megaton, since landing my ult will be pretty straightforward, though not as easy as Kokata's. You can knock Kokata out of his, like everybody else, but it's pretty narrow. Ooh, I want to fight most of these people. Who's on my team? Oh, Pescado's on my team. We're good. At all. I would prefer that they do. What is going on? Heck with all you. So I'm not gonna get an ult off here. Ow! No! That hurts. All I need is to get my ult off. so I'm gonna buy time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should be good. Now, they just have to not die early. You're gonna sit in lava and die. Okay. It's like the only thing I need right now is my ult. Ah, shoot. I missed. Okay, so I did use my ult, but I don't think it's gonna count because I didn't hit them with it.
Sweet victory.
Oh, it did count. Okay, I'm all right with this. I need to do more solo leagues because those are much more controllable. My missiles were absolutely not seeking in though, so I don't know what that was about. Megaton should theoretically be easier to do it with, simply because if they get that target lock, it's practically guaranteed that you'll get hit by them. Well, that's not true, but it's a lot easier. I don't even know what I need to do here. Is it blocks? 1, 2, 3. Sure if it was blocks or throws. I'm hoping I got whatever it was. Nope. Still made more than I lost, so there's that.
Clubs really dig individuality, and your standalone style is turning heads. You keep this up, you'll be enjoying crazy good benefits that come with club membership in no time.
11 minutes. Let's see if we can. Let me back out and go back in and see if they reset. They did not. Well, I guess we'll try the free-for-all. Grab an opponent 3 times. Easy, right? Right. Go Kata. I meant to grab a new mech. I'm paying attention, I swear. Two pescados? Let's get aggressive. does drag everybody in. It's not coming from me, so I'm good. That's coming from me. I ain't having it. Woo! You don't want to get hit by that. Aw, you poor schmuck. Oh no. Well, I still got one off. Now I just have to get one more. I have to be quick about it.
When I was a kid, I dreamt.
Yes, you said that. Is there a solo? No, there is not. Control is hard to get ults off, and I need an ult. I can do Party League again. League of Trials I can probably do. 3 grabs. Oh, that's easy. Let's do it. Just to confirm, I only need one, right? Yeah, I only need one. 3 grabs. Do this, Ultraman. Less guaranteed, but doable. So yeah, the League mode is nice and all. It's a bit more freeform than the arcade runs, which were in the original. Which admittedly was the same story every single time, but it was, nuts. Wow. Most of that. So, this one here, whose name eludes me at the moment, has nasty traps, which I really don't want to get hit by. Of ults off there. I should have done that earlier. It's a good map for it. And they were all distracted, so it was even better. I don't know. Oh, it was grabs and I kept missing them. That's right.
Wowzers, you're knocking out contracts with pizzazz. You know, I foresee you being the talk of the town during the next Bright Cell Point Gala.
500 coin though. Pretty good.
This industry sets the bar high and you're rising to meet it. You got a sponsorship offer, and I'm proud to be your agent.
What is it? Grab an opponent 100 times? Oy. Well, it's doable.
Right on! This is going to be a great
It's gonna take a while.
Really like Equilibrium.
We're gonna defeat people
They're an
via
indie
grabs.
sponsorship program born as a result of a common passion for mech development. They're all about uniting immersion and fun to get you to your maximum level. Don't let them down, okay?
I am gonna buy a mech though. I'm not sure who. I kind of wish they were more obviously highlit to know who you had. Metageckon's pretty cool. Atlas I've tried to understand how to play, and I'm not sure I get it. So maybe I'll get him. And I will get Sprinkles, because Sprinkles is crazy. Oh, those are cute. Alright. 100 grabs in 30 minutes. That's not as easy as
I'm
it
like
sounds.
a movie director before the start of every match. I can't help but want to shout, action!
Alright. Oh, did I get downgraded? I guess sometimes it costs money and other times it doesn't. That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, maybe because you use it too often. Oh, that could be it. Do it enough times in a row and it multiplies the rewards, maybe? Well, it requires me to do grabs, so I'm not doing Control League. That's hard. So we'll do some Atlas, because he's a goofy boy. He's odd. I'm not sure how to do combos with him. One. Like I said, we're gonna beat through grabbing. Real quick check special moves. Baton counter. Okay, I thought he had a counter. Uh-oh. We got a bunch of throws in there. Got 13 grabs out of it. for duos. We'll fiddle a bit more with Atlas. He's got actually kind of bad grab reach, considering his arms are super long. That's okay. I'm not sure if grab reach is equalized. I'm pretty sure Pescado probably has excessively large grab reach. I don't know how many grabs I got. Not a lot. I don't know what the bonus was supposed to be.
You're becoming a hot commodity ranking up there in the league like this. Clubs really dig individuality. And
got another 10 out of it, which is good. We'll do that again. This time, bring the sprinkles. Because Sprinkles has a couple pretty fun wombo combos. If you can get the, I think it's what, left punch, right punch, or is it left kick? Left punch, light kick, heavy kick. And then doing Enjoy the Phantom Zone, dude. I don't know who died. I hope it was him. So we're all pretty low on health there. Alright, block 10 hits. Alright. Let's count them up. And then we'll just grab them to death, basically. Yeah. And, yeah, so Sprinkles is crowd control. The mech. Just because of all the gumballs that she drops on the ground, or whatever they are. Giant mecha ball bearings, high movement. Thwack me. Thwack me. 3, 4, 3, 3. Oh, I did not want to get hit by that. 6. Oh no. As you can guess, getting hit by that is suboptimal. Please? So 1v1, this thing is incredibly annoying to fight. You did not want to get in a corner. You didn't want to get in a corner. Yeah. So Sprinkles in 1v1 is kind of dumb. Because you can largely have her way with you. If you're into that. We're up to 30 grabs. We're a third of the way there. We're halfway done time-wise. There's no way I'm getting that. But actually, if I buy Pescado, so we get grab options with Pescado. I know there's somebody else who has some grab variants, but I'm not sure who. I'm not going to buy at random to find out. And we'll grab Crystal while we're at it. I mean, the Xenoswarm League will give me about 1,000,000 opportunities for grabs, so... let's do it. We'll do it with Pescado. Although Crystal, because she has better crowd control, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think the suplex is left punch. Ow. Shoulder check me. It hurts a lot. Trouble. I'm in dire peril. I'm dead. So that was not good. Still earn money from it though, so that's something.
I always leave the beach with a sunburn and a hankering for pineapple. Guess I can't get enough of that vitamin C. Get it? Okay, move along.
Groan. Still I got like 20 grabs out of that, which was pretty good. So that's hard because I don't know how many are left. I might not be seeing it because I'm blind. 3 solo matches? Yeah, let's do that. I can maximize my grabby gropage. Take that how you will. Oh no. I don't want to fight against a Kokata. That's not ideal. This is not ideal. I'm gonna keep mashing him till he dies. Nice. So that was very exploitative and cheesy, but this is also fine. Searching for players. I don't want to search for players. I thought I was just gonna... No? It's not gonna set me up with a bot, really. Wow. That's kind of rude. I guess I'll sit here for a minute, wasting my league contract time. So now I know. And don't do these chain ones unless you hope to get actual matches. Okay, can I can't do anything? Really? Whoosh. Oh, there we go. Something's happening. So it's like a minute, I guess. Because I was born 30 seconds for sure. Rinse, wash, repeat is my goal here. Oh. So, I'm not sure if the game is explicitly intended to be balanced for 2v2, but stuff like that is basically why 1v1 is kind of cheap. It's not even a ton of damage per go. Like, I'd be doing a lot more damage if I were doing combos. But, here we are. Oh, jeez Louise. Powerball! Grabbed others 20 times. Well, I guess we'll keep doing this and pray. Just have to sit here for a minute, and then we'll do it again. And maybe just ignore the ultimate thing altogether, just to get the grabs. Well, he traveled 2 miles. That's pretty impressive. Wait a minute. That means these things are colossal. If each stride is... Because he didn't move that much, I didn't think. Golly. Wait, it says he inflicted 20 damage, but my highest damage taken was 15. I'm not sure what to think about that. Oh, maybe that's from like a combo string. I didn't think of that. Rinse, wash, repeat. And I hope it's grabs in general, not grab and throws, because if I'm supposed to grab and throw, then I have been wasting a lot of time. I'll feel like a bit of a buffoon. This has to be the most engaging gameplay I've seen in a video game since, I don't know, Heavy Rain, maybe. I slag Heavy Rain, but I actually enjoyed that a lot. You're not going anywhere, my friend. I feel almost as trapped as he does. Take that, Atlantis. Wow, that was pretty rude. I actually took damage, though, and I didn't like that. I don't know what my bonus was supposed to be. I have no idea.
When I was a kid, I dreamt of ranking up in the
You
league.
said that.
You're the torpedo comet.
You said that, too.
You balance time, space, arenas, mechs, moves, and mashes, and came through brilliantly for equilibriuming. They'll be like, wow, we're never gonna forget the balance you bring to our ink. Before you know it, you'll be discussing your future modus decimendi.
Wow, there's actually like 3 kind of subtle jokes in there. So balance you bring to our ink is on equilibrium, and balance. A modus decimendi. I guess that's method of decimation, I would think. Let me actually check that, because my Latin's rusty. Google. Oh, don't Google. Google.com/translate. Thank you. And detect language. Is Latin in here? Latin is in here. Modus decimendi. Yeah, decimendi isn't a word, I guess. How about just Google? Definition of decimendi. Yeah, it's not actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no. Modus decimendi is when modesty. Control F. Control F? No. What is this thing doing? Give me a sec here. The one source I found is like an actual image of a manuscript of some kind. Let me do... Is there a cached view? I'm not sure what decimendi means. Definition. This is not making it easy for me to find the definition of this. Control F. Decimendi. Modus decimendi would be reached under which a whole village would agree to pay its small tithes. Oh, that's cool. So that's another in-joke. It is not. Yeah, so it's basically she's talking about how to get your gip. Modus decimendi would be reached under which a whole village would agree to pay its small tithes. I see those tithes, other than of grain in a set sum of money. These small tithes for cattle and other stock and for produce eventually become more important in value than the tithes in grain. Further, the value of money was constantly falling. This is fascinating stuff. South Carolina Law Quarterly. Volume 8, Issue 4. So it's basically taxes. Okay, that's really neat. You learn something new every day. That's why we do these, right? Is to learn, I guess. Learning and education through beating other robots to scrap. I approve. That was satisfying and hard. Mostly to get it done in time. With that, though, I do have to scoot. However, I think me, Echo, and a couple other of the gaggle of the Riders of the Grid goons are going to be doing some override tonight, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. Definitely, if you haven't had the chance, check out Common Rider Echo on Twitch. He's good peoples. I would like to believe that I'm a decent judge of character. Who knows? But he's good folk, and I recommend checking him out. But yeah. Thanks for swinging by if you swung by. If you didn't swing by, well, you're a figment of my imagination, and that's good too. Good to be mentally active these days. Hopefully your weather is nice and sunny, or at least it is weather, and you're not living in a strange vacuum or possibly scientific research facility where they're performing unbearable experiments on your body to find out if you're really alive or not. Failing that, thanks for tuning in. I do try to stream every week. I do a Mecha Mondays stream every week where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. I also do a Warframe Wednesdays stream every Wednesday where I do some Warframe. And then on Fridays, I now do well, it was Storytime Saturdays, but now it's Free Read Fridays, where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. Right now, we have just started up Peter Watts's, or rather, The Freeze Frame Revolution by Peter Watts. I should really get to contacting him and be like, yo, is it okay that I'm reading these aloud, or am I, even though it's not for money? Because I don't want to... I don't know if he'd even care. Maybe he would. Maybe he wouldn't. I have no way of knowing without actually contacting the guy. Fortunately, he seems relatively open to contact, so long as you approach him on a good day. So maybe I should do that. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I try to do these every week. But yeah, have a good one, folks. Stay healthy, wealthy, and wise, or at least best 1 out of 3. Wealth being relative. And have a good one. Alright, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.